What's going on, everybody? We are back with a brand new video, and I'm going to hit you with my usual disclaimer of I'm in the four-wheel studio, aka my car. So once again, if there's any difference in the typical audio quality and or background noise, please attribute it to that. So with that being said, let's jump right into today's video. We'll talk about this gentleman pictured here. That is none other than Mr. LeBron James, who, unbelievably, has actually taken some heat as of late in regards to the recent firing of Darvin Ham. As many of you know, a lot of sports media personalities and former athletes have been sounding off on this, and particularly noting that LeBron James throughout his career has had a track record of avoiding accountability like the plague. And we actually saw that on display during and at the end of the Denver Nuggets series after they were beaten. The infamous quote that it's just basketball. And then once they were defeated, he went and blamed it on injuries, because it couldn't possibly be that the Nuggets were just a better team and they outplayed them and they made the plays over the course of the 5-game series. So, like I said, he's been taking heat. So, guess what he does? You know what? I'm going to give it a small setup, but on a recent episode of his propaganda cast with JJ Redick, he seems to have done a 180 on his comments during the series. So, without further ado, I'm going to let you hear what LeBron had to say in a conversation with JJ Redick.
About your emotions right now.
I have no idea where I am emotionally right now. Obviously, going against the defending champions in the first round is always going to be a difficult challenge. We knew that coming into it. We had so many opportunities, man, to lose in 5, 2 of them being game winners by Jamal, his greatness. Shit hurts, obviously, being a competitor I am. But we had so many opportunities. Obviously, one play here, one play there could have made a hell of a difference. But, when you're playing against a team like that, you have zero room for error. And I believe we made too many errors. Man, I feel like, a couple plays here, a couple plays there. We could have won the series, but the better team won. The better team won for sure. Give credit where credit is due.
So those were the comments from LeBron James. It's rather interesting that these are nearly diametrically opposed to what he said after the game, because if you recall, he was blaming it on injuries and that they weren't whole. And now here you have it on the propaganda cast. He's actually attributing it to the opponent actually playing better basketball and being the better basketball team for that series. He talked about Jamal Murray hitting 2 game-winning shots. He said that he was hurt by the result, but I thought it was just basketball. So why are you it's just basketball, right? Here's the thing. This 180 that we've seen him turn, I don't buy it, because one, this has not been his track record. It's simply because he's been taking a beating, because he's actually getting called out for a change for his doing everything possible to avoid accountability and always deflecting the blame onto others. And so it got so loud to the point that he actually had to go out of his normal SOP and actually give praise to the opponent for actually outplaying them. Because remember, this is the same guy who still walks off the court early, and all the other shenanigans in terms of blaming some other external force or reasons, coaches, the delivery guy, the guy in the parking lot attendant, security, whatever it is, for them losing. So I don't buy it. It's a way to kind of to throw a wet blanket on this firestorm of backlash that he's getting. And not fooling me at all. We know how you've said after the game, how you've conducted yourself for the past decade. That's how you really feel. And I personally I'm not buying what you're selling. But what do you think about these latest comments from LeBron James and his conversation with JJ Redick? Do you buy what he's selling? Do you believe him? Or do you think that this is just the latest move, for lack of a better term, in terms of still trying to somewhat control the narrative and cool the heat that's on him for a change? So let us know in the comments section. Let's have a conversation about it. As always, thank you for spending a few moments with us. And always tell the ones that you love them. Peace.